I'm ready to start. Hello. Excuse my nails. They're chipping off, and I forgot to take the time to redo them before I got started today. But I was excited about doing this video, so I thought, what the hey, we'll just go with them the way they are. Y'all won't mind, will you? I promise I'll fix them for the next video. Yeah. So anyway, I've come on today to share with you a kit that I got from Selena at AmourFabriQues. She is wonderful. She collects or, compiles, my gosh, vintage books, papers, music, all kinds of things, ephemera that we as journalers love to use in our own journals, in journals we're creating to sell or for others, for gifts. But Selena has got a knack for finding some really cool stuff and then offers it to us, her followers and shoppers, at tremendous prices. And by tremendous, I don't mean big, huge prices. I mean wonderfully tremendous prices. So this kit was a Traveler's Junk Journal pack, and it was a daily deal. So they are generally gone. The day she puts them up, I think they go like hotcakes. By the time I saw this one listed, there were only about half were already gone. Luckily, there were still several that I liked, and so I purchased one, and as usual, was not disappointed. Never have been with Selena. I've ordered from her several times, 3, 4, or 5 times, I think, and she never disappoints. It's always, she's good about showing you on a video like this what you're getting and your choices, and then it arrives and it's just as promised, and sometimes even a little extra. Like in this kit, it was all put together in baggies, very neatly, very nice looking, and she had this attached to the front of one of the little bags, little card, and it has some burlap, and it's attached with staples, or a staple, and decorative pin and charm and little beads. So cute, that little thing. This, I think, was an extra. It's like a little mini postcard, and it's a scene from somewhere in Europe, and on the back it tells you, I guess, about the area, I think it's a river. Rio means river, I believe. River Torresel. Anyway, I don't know where it is, but it's very beautiful. Love that. So the main thing in the kit, let's start at the beginning. You got to choose your own Reader's Digest cover. There were some beautiful, beautiful covers to choose from. I chose this one. It was pack, I think, 10, and it has beautiful little tulip-shaped flowers on the cover. And they are a beautiful turquoise aqua blue, and the spine is navy blue. Probably looks black to you in this because my lighting is horrific, but there, I think you can kind of see the blue in the brighter light down there. So I absolutely was thrilled with my purchase and choice of that. The insides are a bright aqua blue. Loving that. I love anything with flowers, garden theme. Works for me. Then you got a beautiful quilted fabric. It has a name, and I can't remember what it is or how to pronounce it. Okay, I'll tell you a secret. It's mostly I'm not sure how to pronounce it. But you know what? Let's go ahead and give it a shot. It's spelled Kantha, Kantha, if you're pronouncing it the way it looks. Quilted fabric. 2 designs. And of course, I love this side. This was what was showing in the package when it arrived. The flowers, because like I said, I love garden theme. But I turned it over, or opened it up, because it was folded like this, and saw this inside and went, oh, I have some really cool, a scrapbook pad, paper pad, that would look marvelous with this design and the colors. So I'm really now kind of torn between which side I want to use. I've had this retro pack for, oh gosh, you know me as usual, quite a while and haven't done anything with it. I think I'm feeling really inspired to use this side on my cover and this paper pack. So anyway, whenever I decide something to make my journal or as I make it, I might make it with y'all. That might be something fun to do. Another, do a process video about that. We'll see. Okay, then you also got this beautiful little embellished fabric swatch. Look at the beads and the bling. Stunning. Love that. You also got these 5 train tickets. I've never seen these before, and they are not a joke. They're substantial. They're very hard, very sturdy cardstock of some sort, or cardboard. Those are awesome. You also got a set of vintage stamps that are gorgeous. I actually ended up getting, I live in North Carolina, so I was thrilled when I saw that I got a North Carolina stamp with our state flower, the dogwood, on there. And then Virginia, of course, is just north of us, so that was kind of cool. Look at that flower stamp down here. Let me see if I can read what it says. I'm so blind, I might not be able to. Oh my goodness, it's from New Zealand. Awesome. So, great stamp selection. Thank you, Selena, so much. She just has the best stuff. She really does. Okay, little baggies. Let's put those over there. The key draw to this whole, or for me, the thing that drew me to this kit was the fact that she offered 20, not 5 or 10, but 20 vintage postcards. Now, folks, you can spend easily $20 or more just on these postcards alone. They're places, you know, used to you could pick them up, yes, for next to nothing, but that's not the case anymore. When you find these, the typical price that I see here in my area is $1 a postcard. So that would be, for me, and they go up. I mean, really, it's crazy. But she offered us the whole entire kit, all the things I've just shown you, plus the 20 postcards for $10. I mean, you can't beat that. Her daily deals are fabulous. So, and they're wonderful. They're different years. Obviously, you can tell from the quality of the postcards. And what's really cool, some of them are blank. Some have actually been used and written on, like this one. This one is my favorite, I think. It's of a little wedding chapel. There are the arches over there. The wedding arch over here on this side, and the chapel. And on the back, yep, it was in Las Vegas, Nevada. And this lady says, "Hi, Graham," or Grum, might be Grum. Anyway, I guess her grandmother. She says, "Well, as of January 23rd, 1982, at 9:15 p.m., I take it this woman was really excited when she actually tells you the time they got married. Anyway, she goes on, "I became Mrs. Green. Las Vegas was fantastic, and I'm as happy as a bug in a rug. We'll write soon. Love, Glenda and Jim." So Glenda and Jim tied the knot in Las Vegas, Nevada on January 23rd, 1982. I think that's really cool. And her grandmother lives in Lansing, Michigan. So that was super fun. My favorite one by far. But they're great. You've got lots of landscapes. This was a college in Michigan, I believe. This was the entrance to Carlsbad Cavern in New Mexico. Another beautiful scene from, British Columbia. So this is from Canada. And this one is interesting. Look at the scalloped edging around this card. Haven't seen one like that before. This is from Massachusetts. of the river south. Oh, this one I wanted to show y'all. Look at the way that postcard is written, the font and the style of the printing. That's really pretty. This I loved. Look at the snow up on the tree limbs. Isn't that beautiful, that snow scene? And this is in Indiana. Get these out of the way. This one's cute. This one made me laugh. I love little kitschy motels you see from like back in the 50s, 60s. Maybe 40s and 50s would be more the time period. But it's called Al Joe Motel because the owners are Al and Joe. Isn't that cute? And it's in Georgia. That's where somebody stayed on a Tuesday night. That's cute. This one's been written on. This is from 1975. Dear Bobby, came to Flemington last week for John's birthday. I have been having such a good time that I have stayed longer than I had planned. Love, Eleanor. Yep, February 21st, 1975, and she sent it to a Mrs. William Allen of Midland, Michigan. Isn't that fun? Washington, D.C. I love these old ones that don't have the plastic, coating on it. In fact, if you get it just right in the light, you can see the lines, the texture of the paper running through up and down. Really cool. And I love just the way the style of the artwork is. Really neat. Another geyser at Yellowstone National Park. This is one of my favorites. I just like the artwork on it. Love this classic beach scene. I mean, is that not a classic beach postcard? Yeah. Huge beach with gazillions of people. See, I'm not used to this. We live on the coast, but our beaches are, well, we have large public beaches like this over at Atlantic Beach and Emerald Isle, which is only about 15 or 20 minutes away from me. But what I'm used to is growing up in this area, my parents had a boat and we went out, like pretend this is this is Atlantic Beach, close to where I live. Out here, farther away would be, which is closer to my actual home, we have a place called Shackleford Banks, and we would take our boat and go there. The point is, I'm used to beaches that are not this crowded. You know, there might be people dotted along the shoreline of a little narrow strip of beach, you know, and then you have trees all behind it, the oaks and cedar trees up here on the dunes. And then you can walk across that and, you know, through the trees, across the dunes to the ocean side. But it was, yeah, I'm not used to hanging out at beaches with lots of people like this. So I think the large public beaches are really cool. Lots of good fun for if you're a people watcher. Yeah, that would be super fun. This, by the way, is in Maine. How about this? We're talking bridges of Madison County. Look, isn't that pretty? Snow-covered bridge. A snow-covered bridge, yeah. Beautiful. And this is in New Hampshire. Love that. Somebody sent this to someone in Ohio. Cleveland Heights. Look, they didn't even have zip codes back then. This was sent, oh wow, in 1947, a 1-cent stamp and a 2-cent stamp. And it was, I can't tell what month. I think December, possibly. 1947, no zip code, and it would still get there, I guess. Anyway, these were absolutely fabulous. If you haven't checked Selena at AmourFabriQues out, you really need to do that. Keep your eye out for her daily deals. They vary. You know, sometimes it's like I have an order actually right now on the way that is a set of books. She was destashing some vintage books, you know, for really low prices. You need to grab it while you can. So check Selena out and y'all have a great day. Bye.